A brand new Chinese company just came out of nowhere to produce the best open source AI model we have seen to date. They just released it online and people are going absolutely nuts. We're gonna jump in, how to use it, how to download it and run it locally for free on your computer, and the different ways people are using it right now to build incredible things. Let's jump right into the video. All right, so this Chinese company is called Deepseek. Now, it's a brand new company they just released, and you can come to their website. You can use this right now for free. You just go to deepseek.com. If I hit start now, basically you need to create an account. You can come in here and use this for free. You can see this is a lot like ChatGPT. They have a deep think option to solve reasoning problems, kind of like O1 that ChatGPT has right now. It works really well too. And they have a search function, so I can go online and actually do research using this as well. Now, the other thing you can do is they actually have access to use their API. So I can just come in here to the platform. I could log in here and I can actually get credits to use their API. It's relatively cheap as well. But the other option that's really amazing is because this is open source, I can actually download this and run it locally 100% free. So if I have a powerful enough computer, I can download this model and run it locally. Now, what's really crazy is how good this model is. Right now, they're claiming that it's better than GPT-4o and 3.5 Sonnet, which is insane. If it's better than Sonnet, they're also claiming it's better than Llama, by the way, which is the last best open source AI model that we had was Llama 3.1. So that would make it not only the best open source model, but better than some of the closed source models that we have right now, which is 3.5 Sonnet and GPT-4. This is a really big deal for those of you who don't know. This is a huge deal. Now, the craziest part about this is that, they actually went ahead and released this, and the rumors are that they did this for $5.6 million in 2 months. Okay, so they built this entire LLM model to compete with ChatGPT and Claude 3.5 Sonnet for $5.6 million in just 2 months. Now, I know that sounds like a lot of money, but if you have any idea the kind of money that's being thrown around in the AI world right now, $5.6 million is nothing. That is a drop in the bucket for these companies. OpenAI, I believe, is valued at over $100 billion. So to build a rival to them in 2 months for $5 million is absolutely insane. And this was done out of China. So what this tells me is that the moat for AI, just to even build AI models, is shrinking. So companies like OpenAI, companies like Google are going to be competing with little mom and pop companies that have, $5 million to just build competitors right off the bat and actually build competitors that seem to be better than the models that they have right now open to the public. So this is only going to grow exponentially, and this is only going to get bigger and better. And the fact this is open source is even crazier. Like I said, the only competitor that's released something open source this good is Meta, which is obviously a massive multi-billion-dollar company, almost trillion-dollar company, and they released Llama 3.1. So this little tiny company out of China just released an insanely powerful model with just a few $1 million in just a few months. Absolutely mind-blowing, and just shows you the state of acceleration we are at right now with AI. Very big deal. So some of the highlights here, so you can get 60 tokens per second. That's very fast. You have access to the API. It's fully open source. We talked about that. So the input is 27 cents per million tokens, 0.07 million tokens with cash hits, $1.1 for a million tokens of output. Very inexpensive, probably the cheapest on the market right now. And so yeah, so it's a very capable, very cheap model that you can run locally for free. So this guy says he used 35.7 million tokens of Deepseek for just 10 bucks. I use Sonnet a lot. If I were to do this on Sonnet, that would be hundreds of dollars. Might even be approaching like $1,000. So that is insanely cheap, like really cheap. And again, they're claiming that it's better than 3.5 Sonnet. Now, I haven't done a deep enough dive to tell you whether that's true or not, but even if it comes close, that is insanely cheap and very cool. So again, we talked about how it was done really cheaply. So they call this their MOE architecture. So the way they describe this model, it's an MOE model. And just to give you an idea of what that means, so it means a mixture of experts. So a mixture of experts enables models to be pre-trained for far less compute, which means you can dramatically scale up the model. So this is basically how they were able to train it so quickly and cheaply, is using this mixture of experts method. So that's pretty interesting as well. You can see that right now it is ranked as the best open source model. We talked about that. And let's see, so some other highlights here that we can go over. So you can see someone here has actually created something really cool with this. They actually created this small AI video composer. So you can see that he basically takes two images, or he takes an image and a WAV file, like an audio file. He gives it instructions. Use the image as a background with a waveform of the audio positioned in the center of the video. So he basically says, create a video based on this very simple input, and it does create
special
that
guest
video
with
for
us
him.
today.
You can
His
see his
name
videos created, does exactly what he's asking it to do. So very, very cool stuff here. I'll leave a link to this if you want to try it out. It's on Hugging Face. So I wanted to bring this to you. I thought it was absolutely fascinating how quickly this came out. I'm gonna put all the links to this in the description, how to download it, how to use it for free. Again, I would be a little bit careful with anything coming out of China, of course. So definitely, run this in a silo, create a virtual computer, something like that. I would say that with any LLM, honestly, don't give it access to your personal PC. Definitely put this in a virtual computer, a Docker, whatever that may be. But check it out, try it out. I will definitely try it out as well, but very, very cool stuff coming out of China. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna keep bringing you awesome content like this. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think about China coming in the AI race, how this is gonna change the world, how them competing with the US for just $5 million with some of these huge US competitors, how that makes you feel.